And she's doing a lot for you at the moment. So, and you see a lot of like cutest baby ever. Yeah. So if you want to see cute baby and cute Carys, then subscribe and like this video to start because we're in it.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with my sisters.
That's
Because I'm
me.
coming to join. Last week we actually filmed a mukbang, which like literally was not a mukbang. It was probably the most unmukbangest mukbang we've ever done, and you've probably ever watched in your whole entire life. But if you haven't seen it, please go and watch it. I will link it below. But that just made us love, like just chatting and like it was really, really nice actually, wasn't it? To just chat with everybody.
It was. Even though we did it wrong, but.
So what we thought was we would just do a little girl talk video, so all of you can have a nice little chat with us, just about like girl stuff, because I think like for girls, I mean we can't really speak for boys because they probably have their own thing. Girls, I feel like we have a lot in our life that just like
It's bad.
yeah,
It's wrong.
So we thought that we'd ask you a couple of questions, answer those questions, and yeah, just have a general chat. So without further ado,
Let's jump straight into the video.
Okay, question 1. When did you start your period and how do you deal with period pains?
oh, Ben, get me a microwave beanie, get me the paracetamol.
Them beanies, they're warm beanies. I don't think they do anything. I think it's more mental.
It's
mental,
definitely psychological.
You know what? Apparently, if you eat chocolate, it's meant to help with cramps as well.
No, it's not. It's just because you're craving,
Warm
isn't
bath,
it?
warm
No.
bath, food, warm bath.
No sugar rush.
Apparently exercise. I mean, there's a lot of things
Yeah.
that people just say, isn't it? But
Okay,
apparently
but choose the
exercise
beanie,
is
not the
that.
exercise.
Yeah, no, I choose
When you're like
couch, cup of tea, beanie.
Binge watching something.
Yeah.
fun,
When you're
on
crunched
TV.
up in a ball, the last thing you think is, I should probably go for a run.
Yeah. For me, period pains, I just take it. You know what I mean? Like there's paracetamol and just I am out for the next half an hour.
Well, to be fair, it's my first day is like horrible. I am in so much agony.
Yeah.
And I have to walk around like this.
No, this
I
is
have-
serious. And then it's
do.
like, Sarah, can you get me this? I'm on
But
the
everybody, the
period."
thing is, everybody knows when mum is on the period because you just
Yeah.
hear the microwave going like every
Yeah.
half an hour with
Yeah.
the beanies. But guys, now that I've given birth, I can actually tell you that period pains times 1,000 is kind of what it's like when you're in labour.
Well, they're not gonna want kids now.
So I'm just telling you, like, but yeah. So anyway, when did you first start your period?
I actually started really, really late, like when I was 17. I was quite embarrassed about it. Like I never really had conversations other than with you guys and mum, but everybody else, when they had conversations in school, like everybody had started their period and I would just like pretend that I have. And I kind of wish that I hadn't because they would have like normalised it, the fact that everybody starts at different times.
Yeah.
But looking back, like, I can see
But it's
why
the
I
thing,
did it.
yeah, you're young, you're in school, you
And
don't want to be the odd
everybody
one
else,
out.
You
Yeah.
don't want to be
And
that girl.
I started mine late and I thought like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have kids. And then I remember I came back from school and had really bad belly. And I was like, what is this? Went to the toilet and yeah, I screamed. I screamed. I was like, I can have babies. And everybody knew. Fiona's just come on.
period has come.
Yeah, I started when I was 12. So I think I started before you.
But you didn't tell anybody.
I only told Mum because I was like, oh, if Fiona hasn't come on it, is it weird that I've come on so early?
I don't really know when, like, I started my period, to be perfectly honest, but I just know that I've been doing this for a long time now. That's all I can really say.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a tampons girl, not a pads girl as
Same.
well,
Agreed.
which kind of makes it easier, but it's still a bit horrific.
I literally have never ever used a pad in my life. Because I was older, I think I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, you know what, let's just...
I'm going strong.
I'm just gonna go, so just whoop, up it went and
Never look back!
drop it down.
But I started using tampons with a cardboard one. Yeah.
The
Is that like a universal girl thing, or
I
is that
think
just
so.
like a Morgan's
Yeah,
girl
no.
thing that we just live for Tampax Pearl?
Pearl?
Like anything else, I can't be dealing with.
Wait, quick one. I'm an orange, what are you?
I'm a green.
I used to be an orange, and then somehow I turned to a green, and now I'm a yellow.
I'm a
Last.
yellow like on my last day.
Yeah,
But
last
then
2
last
days.
day I'm just like, oh, you know what, I can't even be
Yeah,
bothered.
but you know what though? I really think like periods and that, like boys especially, they do make it really difficult. Like we still like take our tampons and we sneak them in the pockets and like
Let's
you know what I mean?
normalise periods because it's
Yes.
such a natural thing.
And you know
what
And look
else
at her
we-
blessing, we can have babies now.
Exactly.
But the other thing is how in like an argument, if you're being a bit sassy,
Oh,
are you on your period? Is it that time of the
yes.
month?
Good stuff.
Oh, it's like, well, I'm not, but I want to
Yes.
punch you anyway.
Yes, and when they're like, oh, it can't be that bad, and all this kind of stuff,
mood
and
swings.
and you're thinking, you don't know, and they're like, yeah, but you've never been kicked in the balls.
Yeah, and they compare that to pregnancy.
And childbirth.
We have to have babies. Yeah, but have you been kicked in the
Yeah,
balls?
I'm thinking, right, you do not know.
A child comes out a hole
Yeah.
this big and you
10
want to tell me
centimetres,
kicked
bro.
in the balls?
10 centimetres?
No.
No.
And everything else that comes with that as well.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I'm back to let's make it normal. Let's just
Yeah.
talk about it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Let's
Because it's
normalise
happening,
it.
guys, and it's not going anywhere.
No.
What are the best sports bras?
I'm going to sit out of this because I do not participate in any kind of sport. But what I will say is for just general bras, Victoria's Secret 1,000,000%. I'm out of the sports
They just
bra
fit
question.
perfectly and they silky and smooth.
And they
make
make
everything
They make
look
your
good.
boobs just
They
look
do,
amazing.
they do. Even when you wash them, they still feel like they're new. But anyway, in terms of the sports bra sitch,
Well, I've actually
know.
got quite big boobs for my size. The last time I was like a triple D. That's only because I'm really small, so my cup size is bigger. Whereas if I
Yeah,
was
whereas
like
you're
built
around
bigger,
here,
then my cups would be smaller.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because bras are just very confusing, aren't they?
they actually are.
Sports bras, I just go for a size too small. Because like the high support ones, they're ugly, they don't fit nice. And I don't want to be showing up to the changing rooms. Everyone's in a itty bitty titty sports bra chucking them on, and I'm there like extra support
With the
sellotape them on.
Strapping them in like
Yeah, probably have a harness or something. Like, so instead, I get a smaller size, and because I'm built small as well, it actually fits
works
fine.
out.
But it works for me. So, but I know a lot of people live by the high support ones. So just try some out. I would. But I go up for a head, and so do they.
Okay, next question.
Would you ever get plastic surgery?
I don't know about plastic surgery, but I would alter everything.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go like under the knife. As much as I would love to just redesign everything and start again.
Doesn't everybody?
Like, I don't think I would because I just don't think it's something that appeals to me in that way. However, one day you will watch this video and I'm gonna have a new set of teeth. Like, I am speaking that into being because I just don't like them. And I think there's nothing wrong with like home improvements.
Wanting to choose
Do you know,
that.
like I've always hated them, always felt a bit insecure about them, especially when I was younger. So one day I'm gonna treat myself to a set of teeth that I'm going to enjoy.
If you're doing it for the wrong reasons,
Yeah.
if you want to do it for you, then that's great. Because like I want to get my lips done eventually. I love my lips how they are though. You know what I mean? But I would just like bigger lips.
Yeah.
So
Do you
I
know-
think when you like compare yourself or you see someone get filler, then you
Yeah.
think, oh well, I need filler now because she looks like that. It don't
Yeah.
work like that. Your bodies are different and
Yeah,
stuff.
that you would get them done out of a place of insecurity rather than actually this is just something that I want to
Yeah.
do for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would probably end up getting some
Same.
product.
Like I would like my teeth are nice, but I'd like them to be.
When I'm older, I'll
Botox.
probably get a bit of the old, you know, pulley up eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, never say never, isn't it? Like, because when you're older, I mean, look at J-Lo. Kim Kardashian.
Amazing.
These are all like older women. They're not like, you know, in their 70s, but they're Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
She's like quite old, but she's just like popping. You know what I mean? For them, I don't think it's a thing of I've got to be someone. It's more I don't want wrinkles.
Yeah. There's a thing about
Yeah.
this stuff as well. Because
Yeah.
when I say like, oh, I want my lips done, everyone's like, ew, why would you want to? Because they're expecting me to be like,
And like come back like this.
you can get more
And,
natural
you know,
stuff.
I'm not
being able to move your
Yeah, and laugh like.
and just jump straight to that.
It's because that is what you see, but sometimes you'll probably pass someone with loads of filler and you won't even realise.
No.
But do what's good for you. Some
Yeah.
people don't like it, so don't get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question, Zara.
Okay, so how do you stay confident and do you have any insecurities?
Oh, that's interesting. Coming after talking about plastic surgery.
We won't have insecurities soon because we're
Because
gonna get
we're
rid of
gonna
them.
removed.
I think everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody does, but like Carys, you said that you didn't like your teeth. Like I don't like my shoulders, so how do I deal with that? I just don't really show them. Like in clothes that I wear, I dress where I feel confident. It's okay to be insecure about stuff. It's
Yeah.
totally fine to be
Yeah.
insecure about stuff.
Yeah. I think as long as you have a hold on it though, isn't it? Because I think if your insecurities hold you back and stop you from doing
Yeah.
stuff, it's different to like, you know, dressing to it. You'll never see me really with a really tight bun because I'm really insecure about the size of my ears.
Yeah.
So whenever I do slick back hair, I always pull it forward a little bit, like because I don't really like them. I think if you're letting your insecurities like stop you from doing things, like for some people they won't take a picture because they're like, oh, I don't like how I
don't wear
look, or
bikinis
I'm
and-
overweight. That's just such a shame because you're gonna miss out on like lovely memories, like do you know what I mean, with like family photos or photos with your friends. You're gonna miss out on stuff and you're not gonna have things to look back on if you just let like your insecurity get in the way, because at the end of the day that is who you are.
It is about learning to love yourself,
Yeah.
and I know that sounds, you hear that and you're like, how would I ever do that, like come on, but it is about that, and just like someone's gonna love you for your years. Someone's gonna love you for my shoulders.
It's like, I know, like I say about my years, like for me, I'm like so about them, whereas that's something that like Ben really like likes about me, like he finds them really attractive. I have no idea why. My whole life I've been so insecure about something that my husband loves the most, you know what I mean? Something that you might be so thing about is something that someone else might like adore about you.
Whereas for me, I am probably the most insecure person out of all three of us here. Like I hated my eyebrows when I grew up, simply because I didn't have any. Then I, like as growing up, I got really bad skin, and so I hated everything about that. I would like put like a ton of foundation on just to go to school because I hated it. I hated my legs, still kind of hate my legs, even though you guys are like,
Yeah, like
I love
Sass
your
probably
legs.
has like the best body, but she's the one that's like the most about it.
Yeah.
You'll never find me in a skinny trouser.
Yeah,
Like I had a pair of mom jeans on and Carys asked me why I was wearing skinny jeans one time. I almost cried.
Oopsie, there's your insecure one. Let's
just highlight that over there.
You just learn to deal with things. So like I started tinting my eyebrows instead of chucking everything on. Because it looks a little bit more natural. Just gotten used to my legs. I've just kind of accepted, hey, this is just how I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
Love herself.
And with my skin, still to this day, I'm still not happy with it. And now I've got actual skincare products that make my skin not spotty, or not as spotty as it used to be. So as well as all of this, learn to love yourself. Like especially
Yeah, do
stuff
what
with
you
the
can.
skincare, just do what you can.
As long as it doesn't affect how you live your life.
life.
How do you deal with other girls?
Punch him in the head, rip her hair off.
No, genuinely, I think girls are so mean to each other. We judge way too harshly. And I think like in school is probably where it's an actual issue. Because as you get older, you just learn to accept and support and like you crack on. But I think like in school, there is this weird culture though in school, isn't there? Of like everything in life matters when you're in school. But
Do everything a certain way.
Yeah.
You can't really step out the box a bit. You can't
Yeah.
really be different to this.
Literally, it feels like there's this big bubble of just competition and looking to each other and like, you know, what's she doing? What are they doing?
Have you seen
And-
what she wore?
Yeah, I can't believe that she's dating this guy, and you know, it's just so like,
Everything's an issue. You know, you'll turn up in the same coat as me and it'll be like,
she's copying me. What is she doing?
Or like someone will have similar shoes to me and they're like, oh my gosh, they just want to be me.
And this is it, right? Like, I wish somebody told me when I was in school, like, people don't care about you as much as you think they care about you.
Once you're gone, you just...
When you're gone, it's like,
Just
who's
disappear.
that?
Yeah.
Like, I was
Like-
in school with who?
Yeah,
You know what I
everybody
mean?
changes and everybody
Yeah.
like becomes their own person, and it is so
It
cool
is
to
lovely.
see, because you're like, wow, like you're so different now, but it's not. It's just they're showing that now.
Yeah.
I think I was myself the whole way through. That's why it was a bit like different for me.
Yeah.
Once I left, I was in college with girls that were like boys like me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
tomboys. So yeah, I've never had to deal with that like gossipy side or the hair pulling side type of
Yeah.
girls. But if you are, like, recognize that.
Yeah.
And try and distance yourself, because it is so easy to be like that.
To just like appreciate people for who they are,
Yeah.
isn't it? You know what I mean? And not have to wait until like you leave school to kind of reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I just hate that so
Yeah.
much.
Embrace
Yeah.
yourself, love yourself.
Yeah.
Be
So
yourself.
to round that question off though, like girls, give each other a break.
Yeah.
And give yourself a break as well. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not that deep. But anyway, next question.
Have you ever experienced a toxic relationship?
Yes!
How do you deal with them?
I don't. I just suffer. I've had a fair share of
Fair share.
toxic relationships, manipulative ones, or like cheating, your standard stuff, you know. Do I wish they were different? Yeah, but kind of no, because I've learned so much from
Yeah,
it. And
yeah.
now, like, I wouldn't be the person I am in
relationships,
relationships. Yeah, be the person I am in relationships. Because I'm a very caring person. I love a lot and I give a lot, and I'm very just like, yes, everything you do, I love. Like, you are great. I support you in every single way. And when they turn around and don't do the same to me, oh my gosh, that hurts.
Yeah.
I always think like I would never do that to you. That's what like really hurts me. I haven't even spoken to anybody in like a year, really, have I? I've been like, because I've just been like, I've needed time to just sort the hurt out, because I've been hurt a lot. How do I deal with them? Kind of taking a step back and loving myself again, and realizing like, it's not me, someone will love me the way I love them one day. I just haven't found the right person yet.
Toxic relationships though, I think it can be more than like just relationships between like boyfriend girlfriend type vibes. I do think like it can be like friends and family. It's like, I think anyone that you do a relationship with, like if they have a negative influence over you, that's bad. You know when something's bad, and you know when something's not right for you, and that can be with a friendship, that can be, you know, in family, that can be in a relationship. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think for me, how you deal with that is you go, hang on a minute, am I losing myself here? Does this go against who I am as a human being, as an individual? And as much as it hurts, like you've just gotta cut that off. The longer you're in those kind of relationships, the more you lose you. If you're in that predicament though, like you just have to put yourself first, no matter who it is. And even the Bible says like toxic people, remove it from your life. And I think if the Lord Jesus says that,
you're probably
pretty sure. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Taking advantage of.
Putting you down, making you feel like less of a person, making you feel insecure, lack of confidence, like, you know, changing who you are and looking back. If you're looking back at yourself and thinking, oh my gosh, I missed that person, I would take a hard look at who you've got around you. And I don't just mean in relationships, I mean in friendship groups, like, as well. There are people in our lives that we've, like, distanced from and stuff that we would never be where we are now if we hadn't done that. Like, you know, you can't control if your mum's going to get sick or your dog's going to die, but you can control who you've got around you when that happens. And ultimately, you just need the best people. Do you know what I mean?
It's another cliche thing, like if they're not for you, they're against you. But that's
it's so
just
true.
fact. It's like there's a reason that these sayings are being said.
And it's nothing to be ashamed of, I think. Like, you cannot be ashamed of putting yourself first.
And when you do that, you'll know as well. You'll thrive and you'll glow, and
you'll find yourself happier.
The best people go, okay, this is what I think about it, but you know what? Whatever you decide, I'm with you 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
They are the people you need in your life.
I don't have one, but what's the meaning behind your tattoos?
Ooh, Pinterest is the meaning behind my tattoo. I liked it, so I got it.
There it is.
Wait.
I need to get a
Yay! It's a cross. And it means
Jesus.
That I love Jesus. Sorry, on Pinterest, and I liked it. And I thought, you know what? This means actually a lot to me. I can see it all the time. So yeah, before football or something, you know, it's just always a reminder. Yeah. I mean, mine literally means nothing really. I mean, it's an olive branch, so you could, if you wanted to, be like, you know, new beginnings and all this kind of stuff.
There's nose up and stuff.
Yeah, you know, but for me, I liked it and I wanted it, and so now it's on my arm forever.
And I got this one. I don't want to show you my triple D's, but I got a little daffodil with the date of my debut, which obviously is like a Wales thing. Important. And then I got, you're not going to be able to see these again.
Basically, Fiona's got a bunch of dates on the back of her neck.
Dates.
Can you see them?
Yeah.
It looks like a barcode label on the back of my back. 3 dates. The top one is Mum and Dad's wedding. Second one is Carys' birthday. Third one is Sarah's birthday. And it's just a reminder that they're always there with me and they always got my back.
Mum and Dad's wedding date, the girl actually got wrong.
Yeah, it's a year later on my back. But she tried to correct it and tried to give me everything free.
No, basically it's a thing of when you look at it, it's like, guess what date it is?
It's like Fiona's little party
it's like
trick.
A fun game.
Ooh, what's
the date?
Can you get it right?
So that's it for all the questions, everybody. I've really enjoyed actually filming this video and just talking all things girls. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this, then please give it a nice big thumbs up. We love to see it. Drop us a comment below, and yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want more from me. Otherwise, for everyday stuff, please follow us on Instagram. And if you want even more from our lovely faces, go to our Morgan's channel on YouTube and just binge watch that stuff. But yeah, so thank you very much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we love you very much. See you soon.
And let us know, what tampon colour are you? You know, if you look at someone for 5 seconds, you fall in love with them. Maybe that's why I'm in toxic relationships.